Welcome to this instructional video on using Copilot to redesign your syllabus policy on participation. So first, let's understand the importance of participation in the learning process. A well-defined policy is going to encourage student engagement and accountability. So begin by accessing Copilot, which we are here, and you are going to use its tools to analyze your current syllabus. You can identify areas needing clarity or improvement. For example, if participation criteria are vague, Copilot can suggest clearer language. So we are going to first enter our prompt, which is redesign the following syllabus policy to show transparency, and multi-modal explanations. Oops. And the policy is going to be participation is required. Okay, and what you're going to do next is you are going to hit submit or enter or submit message, and Copilot is going to then begin generating the response options. Okay, so we have participation policy redesigned for transparency and multimodal clarity. So what it means in this course, why participation matters, what counts. So it's still generating, and you know that because the stop button is here. When it is done generating, that stop will turn into that arrow again, okay, or the little speaker. Okay, so we can review all of this. Okay, so participation is not about speaking the most, it's about showing consistent engagement with ideas, activities, and learning community. Students can demonstrate in multiple modes, including written, verbal, visual, and digital contributions. So why does it matter? It helps you practice skills, receive feedback, strengthen understanding, build confidence. It helps the class create a collaborative learning environment, surface diverse perspectives, and support each other's learning. So what they really want to know is what counts as participation. That's what we know students want in the syllabus, or at least we as instructors. So contributing to discussions by posting, replying, or asking questions, engaging during class sessions, speaking, using chat, adding to shared documents, or participating in polls, submitting short reflections, either written, audio, or video, collaborating with peers through group work, peer review, or shared notes, demonstrating preparation, which means completing the readings, bringing questions, and annotating texts, and of course, creating visual or multimodal contributions, so concept maps, slides, diagrams, or curated resources. To be marked as participatory for the week, students must complete at least one of the participation modes listed above. To be marked as actively participating, students should complete 2 or more. So then it also provides how it's evaluated, which means that we could provide a rubric. Participation is evaluated using clear, included, or not included. So either they met the requirements or they did not. Okay, students can choose their participation mode for that week or that comfort level. Examples of strong participation. So now you can take and put whatever part of this you would like into your syllabus, or you can also say condense into a brief 4-sentence paragraph, because we don't know how much, I don't know, I should say, how much room everybody has on their syllabi to write all of this information, and a student who sees all of this about participation might immediately feel overwhelmed, and we want to try to reduce that cognitive load. Okay, so I am going to prompt it to condense this policy into a brief 4-sentence paragraph to help reduce cognitive load, but remain clarified as what consists of participation, how they can participate, and how they are evaluated. Okay, so now we're going to hit submit and we're going to see what happens. Okay, so participation in this course means actively engaging with ideas in the learning community through any accessible modes, such as contributing to discussions, completing brief reflections, collaborating with peers, or demonstrating preparation. You may participate verbally in writing through digital tools, or by creating visual or multimodal responses, and show your engagement with the material each week. Completing at least one of these actions counts as participation, and choosing multiple modes strengthens your overall engagement. Participation is evaluated using a simple binary system, included if you complete the required engagement and not included if no participation is demonstrated. So now we have taken all of this information above and we have condensed it into one simple syllabus statement.